What's up, you guys? How you doing today? Pause the video right here if you guys want to find out how you could be one of 3 people to win platinum giveaways over here on YouTube, or one of 3 people to earn platinum giveaways every single week over on my Twitch channel. Okay, getting into the video. So I want to walk you guys through exactly what happened when Limbo Prime Access dropped, so you guys kind of get an understanding as to like where our minds were at, what we were focused on, and what we were doing. This way you guys kind of have a better understanding for like next time around when, you know, Limbo Prime Access drops, which it's still good. You guys can still make a good amount of platinum off of Limbo. He's going to be a hot seller for at least the next 3 weeks. Even after that, you know, it'll still be easy to sell Limbo sets because people are still going to be looking for them at all various kinds of prices. So just keep farming Limbo sets, keep trying to move them, keep farming the Piranha, the Distressa, whatever it is. And just move that stuff. Do as best as you can. Just go and get rid of it. People are definitely looking for that stuff right now. So basically what we did was, as soon as the update dropped, we wound up going to our syndicates and we wound up buying all the relics that we could. And when we ran out of, like standing to buy relics, then we went to the relay and we cashed in all of our syndicate marks so that we can get more standing to buy more relics. And the whole team that I was with, we kind of stuck together all day and we just wound up doing that. Once we got all of our relics out, we immediately went and started cracking them open. And the way that we did that was in turns of 2. So 2 of us would make a relic radiant, if it had a rare part in it, which is what we were going for first. And then, we would 2 of us would run those radiant relics. Then the other 2 of us on the next turnaround would run would run their 2 radiant relics. And we just kept switching back and forth and kind of doing runs like that. Within the first hour, I wound up selling a Limbo Systems for 100 platinum. The Piranha Barrel, which is a common part, wound up selling that for 100 platinum within the first hour. Managed to get a Limbo set and sold that for 550 within the first hour. And yeah, I could have made a lot more plat if I waited, but I had a team of people with me. I didn't want to sit in trade chat. I really was just throwing the offers out there, and we got some people to bite on them, so I was just putting the offers out there. I didn't particularly care. Like, I'm not going to sit in trade chat because the 1,000 platinum that you guys can make, you can absolutely make that if you get a Limbo set within like the first hour or so. I've already had somebody say that they wound up getting rid of a Limbo set for 1,200 platinum within the first couple of hours of Limbo dropping. So it's absolutely possible there are people out there that are willing to pay that sort of stuff. And then after that, I wound up selling, I think 2 hours passed and there was really nothing. But remember, in between missions, like I'm only in trade chat in between missions. So basically what I'm doing is I'm running missions. If I get a part, I'll post that I have the part, or I'll post the list of parts that I've collected to that point. And then I'll go run a mission. And while I'm in the mission, if anybody hits me up, cool, I'll just be in conversation with them. And then, I'll give them the trade or whatever. If it's the very beginning of the mission and I think it's going to be like a few minutes, I don't want someone else to take their offer. So I will dip out of my squad and I will go make that trade. And then I will meet back up with my squad, like after that. So it's really not something that I'm looking to make people wait for, especially on today. Everybody wants it now, and everybody's going to grind it to get it. So I'm not trying to lose any time. I'm not trying to give anybody else an opportunity to go and take something, that I could have made. So basically, that's the whole mindset and stuff like that. It's immediate. It's very, very immediate. The moment we get something, it is immediate. Like, while I'm loading out of the mission, I'm typing up the mock message that I'm putting into trade chat, and then as soon as we, get into the ship or our orbiters, and I have the ability to go into trade chat, I'm copying that message, I'm posting it in trade chat, and then I'm moving on, and I'm basically just starting the next mission and stuff. So 2 hours into the day, I wound up getting another Limbo, a Limbo Neuro. I sold that for 100. At the same time, I wound up actually having 2 of those, so I sold another one for 100. So 2 Neuros for 100, like 2 hours later. And then there was a lull, and then there was like 3 hours of, okay, we ran out of relics. We had to go back in and keep farming. We had to go and run a lot of Pluto Hyricon and just farm for more relics and stuff like that. And we spent about 3 hours doing that. And the entire time, in between missions, I'm still throwing out there what I have left over, but I wasn't getting any bites, which is okay. Like, that's normal. It happens, but persistency. Like, just be persistent and stuff like that. Keep posting it. So 3 hours after we sold the Limbo Neuroptics, I wound up selling another Limbo Neuroptics for 100 platinum, and then 3 minutes later the Piranha Receiver for 60 platinum. all of this happened, this whole 1100, 1010 plat, if my math is right, I think, wound up happening in the matter of, like, over the course of 7 hours. So majority of that was made, like the vast majority of that was made within the first 2 hours. My math is right, that's 950 platinum within the first 2 hours. And then I had to put in another 5 hours to make another 160 platinum. Towards the end of this whole experience, I was just exhausted. I straight up was just like, okay, I'm done. I don't even want to see the game anymore. I just, like, put it down. I realized I was reaching that point where I was like, I with intense focus had grinded this game out for 7 hours. You know, just really focused. And it was exhausting. It was really exhausting, but it was worth it. And it was definitely pretty awesome. It was worth it because all the inventory that I already had, like, none of that moved. So the value that I was at before the day started, I maintained the same value. So if anything, I really just grinded the game out, and during the day made myself an extra 1.1k plat, which is pretty awesome because, you know, I still have all my other stuff. So I didn't lose any value in, you know, like, the value that I had before the day started. I've only actually increased in value, because everything I had I didn't sell, and everything that I did during the day was just gain extra stuff and move it right away. So I increased my plat amount, I kept my inventory that I had previously to the day starting exactly the same. So overall, it was a pretty positive day. Everything was pretty good. I kind of want to just throw this out there for those of you guys that might be new. If you have any questions about trade chat or anything like that, leave them in the comments below. Again, just to qualify for the giveaways and stuff, make sure you start the comment off with either XB1, PC, or PS4, whatever platform you're on. And just let me know if you have any questions or anything about trade chat. Is there anything that you're struggling with, or is there anything you know, that you're curious about in trade chat that you want to know? Because and if you haven't, you know, seen any of my previous part of this series right here, the road to 50k plat, I've got a playlist that you guys can click on, and you can check out all the videos and everything to see if any of your questions were answered. There's a very, like, some people just ask questions constantly, and I can tell, like, you didn't see the other videos, like, oh, how much is Necros worth as soon as he gets vaulted and stuff like that. I go over this, like, honestly, don't sell your Necros. It doesn't matter what he's worth. As soon as something gets vaulted, anything, as soon as it gets vaulted, wait 6 months. It doesn't matter. But if you guys have questions or anything like that, leave them in the comments down below. They might wind up in a video or something like that in the future, and I'll get those answered for you guys. And I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of you that have been subbing. If you guys don't know, subbing on Twitch. If you guys don't know, there is a Trinity Prime set, and so no, there is a Trinity Prime and Sayandana that comes if you guys have a Twitch Prime. And basically what you do is, if you have Amazon Prime, you could link it to Twitch, and then you'll automatically get Twitch Prime. With that Twitch Prime, you get 1 free sub every single month, that, you know, for as long as you have Twitch Prime. So thank you for all of you guys that have been subbing and stuff like that. It is an enormous help. It is crazy how fast we're growing and stuff like that. As far as subs goes and everything, and we're gonna do more giveaways, like as the sub count increases and stuff like that. We're gonna hit milestones. I'm gonna do extra giveaways for, so that's extra platinum you guys could be earning and stuff like that over on the Twitch channel, which, by the way, you guys earn that on my Twitch channel. Over here on YouTube, it's random, but it's still worth you putting, you know, the time and energy in to apply for them. Over on my Twitch channel, it is guaranteed. It is not a matter of if you will win, but a matter of when you will win. If you are showing up to my channel, you are earning points, and it is only a matter of time before you eventually win a giveaway over there on my Twitch channel. Feel free to stop by and ask me how all that works, if you have any questions or anything like that. But yeah, definitely be leaving comments. Oh, and to the Trinity Prime thing. So if you guys have the Twitch Prime access, or you know, if you guys have Twitch Prime, you guys, like, in the top right hand corner of your screen, you guys can just click on a little bell or something, or a crown or whatever it is, and they will, like, you know, it'll give you a Trinity Prime. So it'll kind of walk you through how to get yourselves a Trinity Prime and a really cool looking Sayandana. That Trinity, if you already have a Trinity Prime, just know that the new one you're getting, it comes with a catalyst already on it. A reactor already on it. So that's awesome if you don't have that. And if you do already have one, you could always delete that extra Trinity that you got, and then you have an extra Warframe slot, because you won't, you know, like, if you delete the Trinity, you'll still keep that Warframe slot. So if anything, it'll save you 20 platinum on a slot if you don't want 2 Trinities, but if you didn't already have a Trinity, that's still fantastic, because she's a necessary frame. So it's a really cool promotion that they're doing right now with DE and Twitch. And yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Again, leave in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. More in this series on the way. You guys still have another 3 weeks and stuff to be selling Limbo parts and grinding all that stuff out. You know, that where he'll be easy to sell and he'll be selling for a good amount until he finally hits his average, where he kind of will settle. And even then, even you're probably still another month or two after he's settled, that it's probably still worth you farming these sets and stuff and then selling them down the road. So just keep making platinum, you guys. Keep doing it. It's really that simple. It's really just grind, get parts, and sell them. But if you guys have any questions, again, comments, or even stop on my Twitch channel, ask away. Love your faces. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys had an amazing night, amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.